What's up guys, this is Square2448 with a Farming Simulator 2015 video, and today we will be plowing snow with a international dump truck and a JCB Skidsteer. We'll hop in our international dump truck where we will be going out and plowing out some commercial lots here today, and at the end we will be using the JCB Skidsteer to plow out a parking lot, which will be very cool. We'll turn on our lights here, jump in the first person, and we are using the V-Plow here by request, and a lot of you guys are really liking these snow plowing videos, so there will be plenty more to come this winter season. We'll head on over now to the shop that we have to plow out. It is a lawn care shop that they do some winter activities with, so we do need to plow them out. So we'll go do them first, and then we'll do a few residential properties before we jump in the JCB to plow out some parking lots. We'll turn on in, and this V-Plow is perfect. It's a pretty long V-Plow, probably a 10 or 9 foot boss plow. It's perfect for the job. So we'll back up here, and we will be using the scoop and the V position here today, while also still using some of the older features of the straight blade action. But I think we will just plow over all the way over here. Yeah, luckily they don't have a little grass that divides up the garage entrance from the side entrance. That would have been pretty bad and ripping up a lot of grass there. But if you guys would like to see more snow plowing videos, let me know in the comments on what types of trucks you guys would like me to use for these plowing videos. And we are in FS15 for the plowing videos. Hopefully we could get in FS17 pretty soon. We'll do some scoop action here. Try to scoop it away from the garage door, since we don't really want to be plowing them in. That'll be pretty mean to do. We'll get in a new position here. I think we'll go to the straight blade, and we'll start to plow out this parking lot here. And this is probably one of my favorite trucks in this game for plowing. It's a very nice truck, and I did feature this in a town plowing snow video, so you guys can check that out if you want more plowing action with this truck. We'll do some awesome first person here plowing the snow. Now I don't really want to push all the snow up against here, so we won't go too close. I don't want to be damaging their nice fencing here that will keep their equipment secure. We'll use this awesome backup camera to back up. Now this truck has a very realistic backing up speed, which is awesome, since I really do like the realism in these videos. We'll put the blade down and continue plowing. And if any of you have any cool video ideas, let me know in the comments. I'm always looking to do some great videos with your awesome idea, and I thank you in advance for sending in your idea. We'll back on up probably like, I would say 3 more passes here, then that'll be it. And I will be switching maps pretty soon, so let me know in the comments guys, would you guys like me to switch maps for the next plowing video to a totally different awesome map? Let me know in the comments. I'm always looking to change things up and do some pretty cool things here in Farming Simulator. And I will be doing FS15 videos on weekends for you guys, and we will also still have a FS17 video also on the weekend. So you get 2 Farm Sim videos on the weekend, just one in the old game and one in the new one, which is very cool to those who enjoy the old one. And this is a very awesome game, since some of the mods are very cool. We'll drop the blade. We'll continue plowing here. We'll drop down this view right here. This is awesome view right there. That's perfect. But we'll continue here. And this interior isn't the best, but it is a very nice interior for this truck. And it's awesome to use a truck like this. We'll back on up here. And I think we'll do one residential property before we head on over to the lot, since it is actually a pretty big lot that I do want to use the JCB Skidsteer, and we do leave the Skidsteer at the lots. That way we don't have to haul them around, especially when the roads are narrow with all the snow on the sides. So we keep it there to make sure that we don't have any troubles, and we could clear it out just by driving there and hopping in that. So that's what we will be doing. But I do want to get some V-Plow action, so we will definitely do that. I think we could try that out at one of the residential properties we will be doing, which will be perfect, utilizing all the awesome features of this Boss V plow. Perfect. So we did finish this. We'll put it in the V position since, like I said, this is a larger plow and it takes up more of the road, especially when we are traveling and not really using the plow. But we are using this very old light bar, if you would say, on the top of this truck, which looks very cool. So I think we will actually plow right over here, this house, this brick house to the left. We'll do some V plow action down the middle of the driveway, and then we'll angle it to both sides, which will be pretty cool. So we'll back on in. We'll do some V plow action, like I said, trying to give you a variety of the awesome features on this truck. We'll plow it like that. We'll back on up and we'll do the straight blade action at an angle. And this plow is awesome. I really do like how we have a variety of plows, and I did create a Fisher plow. So let me know in the comments, guys, would you guys like me to use that Fisher plow for the next video? It's a yellow Fisher plow, very cool plow, and it's very similar, just that it's Fisher, which is cool, using a variety of brands in these videos. We'll continue here, and I would like to thank you all for the continued support. I really do enjoy gaming here on YouTube for all to enjoy, and I really do enjoy it, and I thank you for supporting this awesome, great channel, and there's a great group of fans here supporting it, so I thank you to all for supporting with the daily likes, daily comments, and overall awesome feedback. We'll head on over here. Now, we did have our hazard lights on, but I don't think we really need them since we are driving. But we will head on over now to start plowing out this parking lot. It is a pretty large one, but it is a dealership and they do need theirs cleared. So we will definitely go do it, and then we'll be calling it a day. We'll be turning here to the left. Awesome. And let me know in the comments, guys, if you find any cool places that I'm driving by and you would like me to plow out. Let me know in the comments, and I'll gladly look into plowing that out with the equipment that you request. Now, I will be parking, I think we'll park behind it here on the grass. Actually, we will plow out a little area here, that way we could park, and then we'll hop in the JCB, just enough to get us off the roadway. We'll reposition this truck. Awesome. So now we are off the roadway, and that is perfect. And we do have a contract with the KFC, but we do have a different piece of equipment that we use for them. So we are using this JCB tracked skid steer, very similar to the one in FS15, which is cool. And I really do like plowing parking lots out. So awesome. We'll switch it into high gear. Look at this, guys. We'll be plowing out snow. And this plow is a very nice plow. The creator made plows for a variety of equipment, which is very cool and helpful when we do want to do some awesome plowing with different equipment. But the JCB in FS15 actually have pretty good handling, and they still do have the same handling in FS17, which is awesome. But this shouldn't be too long, since this skid steer does it pretty well. And then once we do this, we will be calling it a day. But like I said, if you guys do have any cool video ideas for snow plowing, let me know in the comments. And I am looking into getting us a new plowing map, which I think will be wicked cool, changing it up, since we did use this town map that I built for the plowing series here. But yeah, we already got 3 passes in, and we do need to plow out both doors, so we will definitely be doing that. But I really do enjoy this first person, especially with the glass cab. That's awesome. Whoa, turning around is actually pretty fast, and these joysticks do move. That's awesome. So when you move it, it corresponds and moves. That's pretty cool how the scripting is on that. But look at this nice view. We do have a rear view mirror, which is awesome. I don't think we have mirrors on this, but there is an option on some of them to get mirrors, which I think are very helpful if you do a lot of street work. But we really use this for landscaping in the summer and snow removal in the winter. But I think adding a small LED light bar or LED lights to this would be very cool. So let me know in the comments, guys, where would I place these lights if I were to put it on, and I will definitely look into doing that and getting us lights on all our trucks to make sure that other drivers know that we are plowing and are aware that there's plows going back and forth in the parking lots and they won't hit us. I think it's very cool to add that in, especially in farming sims, since we could add them. But this is awesome. I really do enjoy plowing, and especially since it's the winter season, I'm very excited about it. We'll reposition. Actually, we'll turn our hazard lights on, even though those are the only lights we have. We will definitely use them. But we have one more pass. Actually, yeah, we have one more pass, but we'll get this walkway over here done before we do that one pass. That way we don't have to drive all the way back here and have to just do this little thing. So we'll just do right here a few passes down, and then we'll do that one across. Let's see how close we could get. Now, they do have a pretty nice working door on this shop, which is very cool. And if we do have time at the end, I will definitely show you guys that. It is in a lot of the maps on different shops, which is pretty cool. And I really do like this shop here with a nice glass showroom, which is awesome. We'll continue to plow here, switch into some first-person action, and I will be doing some pretty cool challenge videos soon. So if you do have a challenge for me, drop me your idea for the challenge in the description below that has to do with Farming Simulator, and I will definitely do your challenge because it's going to be a lot of fun. But we just have over here to do, not going to take too much longer, and then this parking lot will be completely plowed out, and the dealership can get back to selling their awesome equipment and their vehicles. But we will continue here. This is awesome. This plow is cool, and I will look into making like a small box plow for us. I know that we do have a big box plow for the big loader, so let me know in the comments, guys. Would you guys like me to use that in a video plowing out some large parking lots? I think that'll be wicked cool to do. But we only have a few more passes here since this side isn't that active compared to the fun, so they don't need the whole thing cleared. So we'll only do a few more passes, that way they can get to the garage door during the winter until it melts for the spring. But this plow is awesome, and we do have a snowblower attachment for this, so we will definitely be using that pretty soon, so stay tuned for that one. I'm very excited to use that because I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun for us. Whoa! And actually what we will do is how we did it on the other side. We'll just keep plowing back and forth and pushing the pile way over there, and that will greatly help us out with speeding this plowing up on this parking lot. So we will try to turn. We will drop a little spots here and there that we can pick up by just putting the plow in straight blade action and just push it all. Actually, we could just go this way. Why don't we do this for a few passes, changing it up, trying to give you guys a variety of different angles in camera views and different stuff that we do with these awesome plows. And I'm very excited that we have these in this game. But we will do one more pass here and call it a day. Awesome. And there is a video later today on a Farming Simulator 17 mod review with some very cool new mods. So stay tuned for that later today, where you guys will definitely enjoy those awesome mods that I show you guys that have been released. This is the last pass here, and then we'll park this up and be calling it a day. Awesome, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.